Okay, today's tip is on how to prevent hitting your forehand long. You know, hitting the home run, hitting the back fence or over the fence. So many of my students, especially beginners to even intermediates, they have this problem. They'll be hitting pretty good, okay? They're hitting okay, and then all of a sudden they hit a forehand that hits the back fence, or you know, it's like a home run. The ball goes up in the air too much. And here's how to fix it. Now I remember, if you remember, former #1 Ivan Lendl. All right, he was #1, great player, Hall of Famer, lots of Grand Slam titles. I don't remember how many. James Blake, #3 in the world. Now and also today you've got Alexander Bublik, or Bublik, whatever you say, whatever is correct. And I say Bublik, I don't know. Anyway, they had what I call, on the racket take back, the elbow went up. The elbow came up. You look at all three of those guys on their forehands and you'll see this move where the elbow comes up. Now, why is that helpful in preventing you hitting the ball long or hitting a home run? Here's why. See, if you start out and the racket is already closed, this is the side of the racket I'm going to hit the ball on, and it's facing down. Now, I see a ball hit to my forehand. My first move is going to be to raise that elbow and start to bring the racket back. Now, notice the racket stays closed as long as that elbow's up, and I'm focused on making sure that the racket is closed back here. Many players, especially students that I get that, you know, I've never worked with before, they come to me when they're 30, 40 or whatever, or even teenagers that have never worked with me, and you'll see they may start out closed like this, but as they come back, they open up the face of the racket. The racket does not stay closed. That elbow tends to drop into the body. One of the reasons that people do that is because the signal that they have in their brain is they want to roll the racket over the ball. So they have to open up in order to be able to roll. So that's going to make you an inconsistent player. You're never going to get real solid consistency with that type of swing. So as you come back, all right, I'll do it from here. Notice the elbow raises. Left hand comes off about here, but the racket's closed. I'm coming back, racket's still closed here. Now, once you get here, you don't want to open up. You don't want to do this. Keep the palm of the hitting hand down. And then you just let the racket drop, and you can get a little lag as well to give you more power, and then just swing up. And if you look from the side here, elbow comes up, racket's back, it's still closed. Now I drop it down, still closed. As I swing up, it naturally becomes vertical. But notice I said as I swing up, because you need that low to high swing to become vertical. Drop that racket at least 12 inches below that contact point, and from there you're just coming up. Your racket is guaranteed vertical in the contact zone, in this zone. So learn to raise the elbow a little, keep that racket face down. You're in good company, Ivan Lendl, James Blake, Alexander Bublik. So, and Karen Kachinoff, he also comes back with a closed face. Benoit Paire, and these were all world-class players. So if world-class players are doing this with success, you can do it too. But you've got to figure, you've got to focus, let me put it that way, you've got to be aware of where the racket face is at all times. So here I am, I know the face is closed, I'm looking towards the camera, but I know the face is closed because I can see it in my peripheral vision. But right now, as I come back, I can't see the racket anymore. I'm watching the ball now. But I know the racket's closed because I can feel that with my hand. The palm of my hand is still down. Now I turn completely sideways. Let's say I'm going to really step into this shot. So I just drop it down. I can get a little lag down here and then just come up. Every time. It's going to be vertical every time. You will not hit a home run. You will not hit the ball long if you do this. Now, you may hit it in the net because you're not used to keeping it closed, and unconsciously you're thinking, my racket's closed, this ball's going to hit me in the foot when I swing. It won't if you get the good foot below the ball. When you're back here, you've got to get the racket below the ball. Now, where is the ball? If the ball was up here, you hardly have to bend. You just swing. My racket's below the ball now. There's my hit. Racket's vertical. Hit through. Finish. If the ball's between the knees and the waist, I've got to bend a lot now. I got to drop it down. I got to use my legs. Got to get low. Boom. There's the hit. So if that's your problem, if you're hitting long with the forehand, you've got to keep the racket closed all the way through. All the way through the backswing to the low point here. This is the low point of the backswing. Would be 1 foot below the contact point. So from there you're coming up, there's your hit, boom, you got your finish. So take a tip from those guys, and I'll just drop hit a few here and you can check it out. Motion. Okay, notice how the hitting elbow is going to raise to keep that racket face closed, right there. Now look at the racket face, it's facing down, okay? Now, the key for me now is to keep it closed as I continue my backswing. Left hand lets go for balance. Now look, the racket's still closed. I'm stepping in here, getting ready. Now I drop the racket again. Look at how close the racket face is. But as I swing up, notice at contact, it's going to be vertical, straight up and down. Now you won't be able to see that actually from this angle, but right now the racket is straight up and down. So now I'm hitting through and coming up, low to high, finish over the shoulder. But that's how you can be consistent and not hit the ball long or hit a home run with your forehand. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video. Remember, this tip can help you. If you're hitting that forehand long, or you're the type where you're hitting pretty well, then all of a sudden you hit a home run, this is what you need to do. So work on that, and please subscribe to the channel, give me a like, post any questions or comments below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. all the best, guys. Happy hitting, no home runs. May all your shots clear the net safely and land deep in your opponent's court. All the best. Take care.